One thing, I ain't gonna lie, I always loved myself. Now I'm just playing.
We already know who it is. You're a motherfucking self-love coach. Let's see who's out here at LA ready to talk about some self-love. Who we out here with?
Swag boy Q.
Your boy Chill to hear me. I know what's going on.
What's the deal? My name is Amiri.
In your own words, how do you describe self-love? What does it mean to you?
You have faith in yourself, a good mindset on your shoulders to keep going and to, just believe in yourself and just loving yourself and giving more to yourself than you give to others.
Taking care of yourself, making sure that you're healthy, just like all around.
Embracing everything mentally, physically, spiritually.
Like, what do you do like to love yourself? Like when you're not there, but you need to get there.
That I'm just not at my goal yet. I'm not in a mansion on the beach in the hills. I'm not in none of that yet. So that's what's gonna make me keep going. That.
I'm big on God, so like I talk to God. Whenever I feel like that, I read the word, I go to church to get motivated to hear the words, to power me back up to do these powerful things. And yeah, like that's really all I do. I go to church and that word, it gets to me, and then I'll be on the path. I'll be on the go to work.
Self-love is through God. So if you got God and you have that, he runs within oneself. So yeah.
Sure, we all need a little bit of God in our lives, you know. Let me represent real quick. How do you take care of yourself?
Making sure I exercise, making sure I stay healthy. Seeing like who you hang around, because certain people are like toxic. Certain people aren't like, it's not good for your mental. So watch who you hang around, and I would say thanking God and giving time to God as well.
Just stuff to better myself, doing more skits, bettering my acting skills, just bettering myself in all aspects, just all around.
Man, sometimes to take myself out, to take yourself out to restaurants, take yourself to get massages, maintenance on yourself and everything like that. And then prayer for me. So I think all those things in one is like a big aspect that changed my life.
And so what is something that you've gone through in your life that you didn't love yourself?
Bad friendships, like, I wasn't getting injured that I was putting out, like, I don't know, like, what I was doing for people, they wouldn't do for me. So, like, that opened my eyes out a lot. Like, I was just seeing, like, in the way people act with others and with me.
You gotta respect your time, respect yourself. If somebody, like he said, showed you who they are the first time, don't play with it.
I used to try to pour always in my cup into somebody else that's empty. And I had to realize that's not healthy.
And when you're not feeling like being consistent or being, doing all that, like, positive stuff towards your life, what do you tell yourself to pick yourself up and put yourself back there?
And I push past that level by doing, like, what I do best, staying consistent, and doing, like, other things that people don't. So I would say that's something I'll help people out for sure if they ever, like, had, like, any doubt, anything like they do.
What can you tell the people out there who are struggling with that type of, thing at the moment? Like, how do you get out of that mentality?
I feel like you can't care what people say. If you let parents, if you let friends, if you let other people dictate who you are, like I say, you'll stay in a bubble. And you gotta realize, we all have our insecurities and things like that. I feel like the biggest thing for me was I used to put my identity in other people. So I used to let other people dictate who I was as a person. And I had to find out that, like, I'm me without anybody else. I don't need a relationship. I don't need a partner. I don't need nobody to tell me who I am. Because when you meet a person, or less like you meet somebody to love, just put that love into, it has to be two full cups filling each other so it's overflow. People try to have empty cups. You come into a relationship and try to expect somebody to fill your cup up, but in reality, your cup should already be filled.